Alright, at Camouflage Belt, you have two basic kicks that you're going to be responsible for demonstrating on testing that you have to qualify for. It's the front snap kick and the axe kick. So, to practice, go ahead and get in your fighting stance with me. Make sure your feet, are spread apart. Your back foot's turned sideways, your front foot's here. For that front snap kick, I want to first practice off that front leg. I want you to bring that knee up. So the key is, I'm going to turn sideways. You want to bring that knee up, chamber. Once you chamber, you kick out, and then re-chamber and put down. So look, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the other side. 1, 2, 3. That's what I want you to work on when you're practicing at home. You can have your mom or your dad hold a target out, and you can 1, 2, 3 on that front kick. And then you're going to work off the front leg and back leg. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, and put the foot back behind you. So you can do front leg, back leg, and put the foot back down. Okay? And then with your mom or dad, you can practice going forward with the front kicks. 2 or 3 in a row. Focus on chamber, bending that knee, snapping, bring it back, and then back down. Alright, with the axe kick, what I want you to focus on is that leg goes straight up and comes down and hits with your heel. You hit with the heel of your foot on your target. So you're going to get your fighting stance. Okay? Your back leg's going to come forward. I'm going to go across my body. My right foot should go to my left side, come up, and straight down. So it's making like the letter D. So up and down. But then instead of bringing it behind me, I can land it in front of me. Right there. Again, comes up, across the center line, back to the center line, and then down. And you can practice that by having your parent hold a target out. You come up over their hand, and then down. So you come up on the opposite side of their hand, then come straight down. You can do that front leg, back leg, and then you can have them practice front leg. All they do is pick this foot up to the side, and straight down. Turning sideways looking at it, axe kick, okay? Those are your two main kicks for your camel belt that you will be responsible for. Okay, for yellow belt, you have two main kicks that we're looking at. One new one, and then of course your older ones, your front snap kick and your axe kick. So now at your axe kick, we're actually looking for more perfection in that kick. It takes a while to develop the proper dynamics of getting that angle on that kick. But your new kick that we're really looking at is that roundhouse kick. Okay, so you get in your fighting stance. We're going to work on our front leg. You're just going to bring your knee up, but it's going to be a cross. So you're not going to have your foot like this. Your foot's not going to be down. It's going to be beside you, and your foot's going to go to your bottom. Then you kick straight out, pointing your toes straight forward, out, back in, and then back down. So when you bring that knee up, don't just bring it straight up. Bring it up and make it parallel with the ground. And then out, in, and down. That's your roundhouse kick. Out, in, down, off the front leg. You can practice that. You can have your dad, your mom hold a target for you, and you're trying to hit the target with your instep. Smack the target, just like you're smacking it. And you want to smack it and bring that foot back really quick. Now, it's a little different off the back foot. When you kick with that back foot, this front foot cannot stay where it is. You have to turn. You have to do this with your foot. You have to do that with your foot. So your foot's going to turn. I'm going to turn and look at my foot. So it turns all the way around and back. So I step and I turn my foot all the way around. So you see how you can see it there? I'm going to pull my leg past that go. Watch this foot. And turns. So my whole body turns, but also that foot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick this knee up. My knee and my foot's going to come across parallel with the ground, and that foot's going to turn. And then kick out, re-chamber, and put it back down. Watch this foot, turns, boom, and back down. That's the main thing we're looking for at this roundhouse kick. Off the back leg, we're looking for you to turn your body, pivot that foot, kick, and if you want, you can set it down in front of you, or work on that balance, bring it back. So practice that slow. A good way to practice is get a chair. I'm holding the chair, kicking out. Then I can put something right here I can hold on to and turn and kick and back. Okay? Turning my whole body. and back. My whole body, my shoulders have to turn, my foot has to turn. Okay, and back. So practice that roundhouse kick. Remember the rotation of the foot and the chamber of the foot, the kicking foot to your bottom, and kick straight out. Not up, but straight across. Okay. This is about orange belts, kicking techniques. At orange belt, you're going to be tested for your first time on your side kick, and you're going to do the step variations of all your kicks. So first, let's go over that side kick. So I'm going to stand sideways so you can see me. Get a good side stance, a horse stance here, hands up. Your front knee, the little difference between side kick and roundhouse. On roundhouse, my foot comes from my bottom. On a side kick, I want to bring my knee in front of me and pull my foot back so my bottom of my foot is facing my target. So I'm going to bring my knee back. So you should practice that chamber, pulling that knee back, pulling that knee back. It's almost as if I'm trying to bring this knee and touch it to my back shoulder. Okay? And then that kick goes out. The side kick's more of a push, straight to the side, and your focus is to hit with the heel of the foot. So you want to pull your toes back, okay? Pull your toes back, have the foot sideways like that. So chamber and out. Rechamber and back down. Chamber, out, rechamber, and down. That's off the front leg. Off the back leg, you're going to rotate. The foot has to rotate just like on the roundhouse kick. And I'm going to bring my knee all the way back, out, and then back down. Okay? And so the key to the side kick totally is getting a good chamber. A good way to practice at home, put your hand up a wall on a chair, bring your knee back like you're going to touch behind you, and then out. In and out. Chambering over and over again for that side kick. Side kick is a very powerful kick. It is one of the best kicks to be used in sparring. Next, you got to take all them basic kicks. Front snap kick, roundhouse, axe kick, and side kick, and do them with the step variation. So this is what I want you to practice. I want to practice keeping your hands up. Your back foot should slide to your front foot. Look at my heels. My heels come together. Okay? This foot is going forward. This foot is turned a little bit backwards. Okay? For my side kick and my roundhouse kick. I'm going to do in this position. So I'm going to step up, chamber, side kick. And then I can go back. Roundhouse kick. Step up, chamber my foot to my bottom, kick out, and then back. My feet always start apart first, then the slide, then the kick, okay? For a front snap kick and an axe kick, it's a little different because I don't want to turn sideways. So I'm here, I'm looking where I'm going, I'm going to slide together, but I'm going to turn my body forward this time. My knee comes up, snap kick, and back down. So my body has to turn so I can do a forward kick. Roundhouse and side kick is from the side. But axe kick and front kick is from the front. So when I step, I have to turn my body. Kick and back. Okay, for the axe kick, I do the same thing. I step up, my body turns. Then axe kick. Inside, outside. So it looks like this. And back. Always reset. Okay? So that's your basic kicks all the way up to orange belt and what you're going to be doing on your orange belt test. Okay, last of your basic. This is your purple belt requirements. At purple belt, to get the green belt, you are required to know and have a good side kick. The reason behind this is for your side kick is because at green belt you start working on a hook kick. And if you don't have a good chamber on your side kick, the hook kick is nearly impossible. So it's important now to go back and practice that side kick over and over again. Now what we want to do, we want to do those step kicks, but a little differently. A jumping or a skipping action forward to create a little more speed in the kick. The steps are great for power. The jump and skip is great for covering distance and speed. So all you're going to do, your back foot's going to come up, and you skip forward. So your back foot, 1, 2, okay? Again, 1, 2. So your back foot skips up, skips right up to that front foot, and as soon as it comes up to that front foot, the other foot kicks. Okay? So that's a skip front snap kick. Then, skip roundhouse kick. Okay? And then, axe kick. And then you have the skip side kick. Real fast technique, okay? A lot of speed behind it. The key is, though, that skipping motion. So practice, what you should do, practice a lot of this. Bringing that knee up. So the front foot comes forward, and as soon as it comes forward, the other foot pops up. 1, 2. Front snap. 1, 2. Roundhouse. 1, 2. Side kick. All of them getting that chamber and skipping forward. Practice that. That skipping motion, get that skipping. Start off with just short, easy skips. Then see how much distance you can actually cover with that skip and that speed. Okay? That's your requirements for basic. Good luck getting to green belt, and keep practicing going over these videos over and over again.